can bring in all the people inside, but do they really have the diversity and the knowledge that most agencies have?
I've been in that situation before where, just being told no, that does, that's too much or that's whatever. You can only get that so many times before you're like, well, I guess good.
Awareness.
Yeah.
It's like peak awareness and intent happening right now.
You're listening to the Radcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It's Friday, August 20th. I'm Ryan Alford, your host. I'm joined by Josh Hill and Joe Hamrick from Joey, Joe, and Sean. Just Joe today.
Yeah, no Joey or Sean. I feel good, but I feel like lonely a little.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We'll try to keep you comfort.
Okay.
Keep you comfort or give you comfort.
I haven't
Both would be great. I appreciate both.
Keep both your comfort and give it.
I may, if you see me holding hands with Daniel, just ignore it.
Just do it out of frame.
Yeah.
It's about my personal well-being.
How's everyone?
Pretty good. Sad without Joey. I brought this mug for him. He was wearing a Amoeba Music shirt yesterday. And he told me to bring the mug, and then he doesn't show up.
Classic Joey.
Classic Joey.
I'll give you a bell for the bringing the mug at least.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's well done.
So it's been a good week. The Radcast is hot. It's warm. Warming up. Coffey Anderson heats it up on Tuesday. He's coming out Tuesday. Just looked at some of the assets from that. The energy was intense.
Yeah.
He was excited, and I was excited. And so I think we were yelling at each other half the episode, but like two bros, like getting, like into it, like in a positive way, not
Just two
not
guys
negative
with
energy,
tons of energy.
But no, he was awesome. And so go check him out. Mr. Red, White, and Blue. Google it. It's a great song.
Right now?
And please.
Okay. We'll do that.
Please, Joe, do
See
it right this second.
Okay.
But that comes out Tuesday. And, I'm going to tease an episode that's going to come out in 3 or 4 weeks. I was talking to the guys pre-episode. We had Andy Murray, who's a renowned mental performance expert.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm butchering those words somehow, but
Sounded good.
neuro-linguistic programming. And I lost my mind a little bit, literally.
Yeah. Yeah. When you were explaining it to us earlier, a little part of my brain died, I think. Just trying to understand it.
It was your subconscious going, oh no, you're not supposed to know this.
Yeah, shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah. So look for that episode in a few weeks. It was fun. And Monday, Tyler Rich, pretty hot country music artist, folks, coming on Monday. Episode released probably 3 to 4. We're about 4 weeks out now. So Coffey Anderson Tuesday. Hope everyone enjoyed Pratt Daddy. Spencer Pratt. That was this past Tuesday. Hope everybody's enjoying that episode. Spencer was pretty transparent about his journey on the hills, everything he and company went through, and being the bad guy and playing that role and somewhat regretting it, but, turning things around, and we're helping him with PrattDaddy.com sell more crystals.
I thought that was super interesting where he's talking about being the villain, but he kind of felt like he did it wrong a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he could have. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. He, they kind of told him to ham that up a little bit, and he kind of ran with it, and it made him popular.
Sure.
Maybe unpopular.
He's a
is
heel.
the word.
Yeah,
he's the heel. He was the heel in wrestling,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Gotta get that infamy sometime.
Any press is good press. Is that what they?
that's what they
Do we still say
well,
that?
I still almost in any press is good press.
don't want
Jared
from
Subway
press. Yeah.
It's kind of the classic example. That's not good press.
Definitely one example where it's bad press. Yeah.
Speaking of Jared, I'm jumping ahead in our outline, but speaking of Jared,
From Subway.
so Apple's under a lot of heat. If you guys seen this in the news, they're going to be scanning photo libraries, and if they see signs of child abuse photos, they have some algorithm or something, they're going to report that. And on its surface, that's a good thing, like who wants child abuse? But it's like, have you seen all these commercials about how private they are and all this stuff, and they're scanning your photos?
So they're going to
Luckily, it's not as bad as it seems. It's scanning the metadata. So there's a string of code, and if it matches to to a photo that they already have in their database that they're looking for, and they find it on your phone. And if they have, I think, at least two or three photos that have that same tag, like code tag, that's the only time it'll like move anywhere from your phone. Which
But
like,
isn't
having,
it the slippery slope though?
yeah, anytime you have like something that's like communicating like with a device from a like foreign, like
Yeah.
across the internet, it's like brings up a lot of security issues. But again, anytime you have the cloud, if you have your like auto upload iPhoto thing turned on, your shit's not secure anyways.
No.
Right.
If you're on iPhoto, you think it's secure and you don't think anybody's looking, then I got some ice in Iceland, I'd like to say.
Yeah, So-
But in all seriousness, it's like, it's a total slippery slope. Like, look, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Nobody wants child abuse. As a father of 4 boys, I'd murder someone,
Right.
over something like that.
Mhm.
Probably literally and figuratively. I'm not even going to take that back.
Sure.
But at the same time, though, it's like, that where's the privacy? Where is anything?
Yeah.
If they can just, and I know they're just looking for code and not
Yeah.
necessarily viewing, Roger in the back room's not viewing everyone's photos,
Right.
but it's like,
I mean, you can also like can someone plant those things on your phone too? Like,
you
never know.
We get into conspiracy
because the
theory now.
government never does anything wrong.
So to be clear,
hey,
it's
Apple runs the government more so
it's
than the
probably-
government runs the government.
it's like pictures, like not your own pictures. It would be pictures that you downloaded or something from
It'd
the
be
internet.
both.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
So,
like,
the pictures I have of me punching the shit out of my kids,
right.
I need to erase those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Get
all I
rid
need
of
to
those.
know.
Yeah.
Bottom
It's
line.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I'll do it later. It's fine.
Kids, you can't beat them.
You should.
Wasn't there a campaign about that? Was that
That
kids, you can't eat them or something? I don't know.
I think so.
That was like a
It's
t-shirt.
on a poster somewhere.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're making light of a very serious subject. But
Yeah.
my bigger issue is just the photo sharing. Like, I don't know.
Mhm.
Just seems like
It
Big
solves-
Brother.
Solves a problem, but
Ironically,
creates another one, I guess.
Yeah.
Sort of.
you guys into crypto?
Yeah, I've got some.
I got a little crypto.
Had a little bounce back last couple weeks. Bitcoin's up, XRP's up, Dogecoin, Ether. These are the ones I own, so I put them
Yeah.
on the
Right.
board.
Dogecoin.
Finally positive on Ethereum again. I'm kind of break even on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have some EOS. I don't know if you guys have any
Yeah,
of that.
I've heard of it. I don't have any of it.
I have a little bit of it.
How's it doing?
It's okay. It kind of almost follows what Bitcoin does a
Yeah.
little bit. It's just, I mean, obviously way
It's like
cheaper.
everything kind of is a little
Yeah.
bit, but
Mhm.
Shiba Inu. I have some of that.
Nice.
I think we talked. Did we talk about
Yeah, we
this
did.
already?
oh yeah,
I have like 1.5 million shares, and it's like $25. Yeah, total.
Yeah. Hey, in case it goes $1.
Yeah.
If
if
you're
it
in
goes
a
a
good
dollar,
position.
I'm all set. But
Social holidays. So yesterday was World Humanitarian Day. Do you guys do anything
ooh,
humanitarian?
the opposite actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Oh, is there a day that I'm not doing something humanitarian?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It's a great point.
The what are you supposed to do? Like, are you just supposed to? What's the call to action for the humanitarian day? I didn't go to like the website or anything. Like,
do you celebrate
just do
it?
something for the world, like send money to a like Haiti, like some of the more serious causes going now. Like,
yeah.
um,
There's probably a National Volunteering Day, so that would be on that day, right?
Maybe
So-
just schedule that volunteer like thing on this day so that when it comes to volunteer day, you're ready
you've
for
done
it.
both.
That's
Yeah.
Brilliant.
as always.
2 birds.
Yeah. Ding. Right. That would have been
Yeah,
a good ding. That's fine.
yeah, it was. And I actually brought everyone a gift
Oh,
because you know what today is?
What is it?
Friday.
It's Friday,
Okay.
but it's also National Lemonade Day.
Oh, boy.
So, and I mean, I wasn't gonna bring Country Time.
Sure.
I mean,
Why would you?
we've got Mike's Hard
Oh boy.
Lemonade.
Ooh.
He sure is.
He is.
Oh,
Shake
and
it
I
up.
caught it.
Now,
That's gonna blast all over the place.
Going down.
up. Daniel brought you one too.
Oh, word.
Is Daniel old enough to drink? Oh, I almost dropped it.
He just looks young. So yes, it's National Lemonade Day.
I
So
will
we're
say
gonna
they
have
are quite slippery, so just
Yeah.
be a little bit careful.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. I haven't had a Mike's Hard Lemonade in a while.
I'm gonna have
But
to-
That's not. This is a Mike's
Give one of
harder.
those. Is it harder?
oh,
Yeah,
it's hard.
harder.
Oh, hey,
Harder
I
than
wanted
what?
to
Oh,
get
boy.
it. Oh, it's okay.
It's what happens when you
It's good
catch
for
a
video.
tossed Yeah.
Mhm.
Tossed hard lemonade. Now it
Brings
looks like
me
I
back
peed
to-
myself, which is great.
Mike's harder. Brings me back to childhood. I mean,
As good as I remember.
Yeah, boy. That is something else.
Yes. Hey.
Well placed.
So yes, today is National Lemonade Day. So if you're out there, go have a hard lemonade. Today's podcast brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade. You can pay for the sponsorship later, Mike.
Yeah. Just making the check out to cash. We'll be fine.
Yes, we'll throw it into our World Humanitarian Fund.
This is all coming together very well.
See how this all comes together?
Yeah.
And just so you're aware, tomorrow is Senior Citizens Day.
Mm.
So take care of your senior citizens tomorrow. Just as long
Only
as you
day.
do it tomorrow.
Isn't every day really Senior Citizens Day when you think about it, though?
Yes, it's kind of always their time.
great point.
It's a great point.
So
I'm full of
call your grandparents. Tell them you love them if they're alive. All of mine have passed, unfortunately.
Mine have as well.
You get old enough, they
I'm a grandparent or grandfathers.
You are a grandfather? Is that what you said?
Yes, and I also have my grandfather.
Okay.
so-
Fantastic.
That's good.
Good.
One
You
Saturday.
call him and
Yeah.
wish him a happy Senior Citizens Day.
We'll do.
Assuming he's a senior citizen.
Yeah.
I
was like-
know you're 14, so it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like 27, 28.
He's my age. I'm actually Josh's grandfather. So
oh, it's an eye opener here on the
it's a
Radcast.
reveal. It's a Maury,
It's a
Maury
reveal.
style reveal.
Yeah, Maury Povich is
Yeah.
here.
Josh,
He's a
we've
guest.
got a surprise for you.
Oh boy.
That'd
Joe
be
was
a
your
good guest to get on the
grandfather.
Radcast. Actually, like Maury Povich.
Oh,
I like to
man.
get
That would
him.
be good. He's still alive.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
What about Springer would be good.
Spring. Oh yeah, Jerry
All right.
Springer.
He's a character, that guy.
I know. Get him to talk about all kinds of stuff.
I'm on TikTok.
Did you?
Yeah.
He has his own TikTok?
Yeah, he's got a TikTok.
Is it good or is it?
It's fine.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's passing grade.
Yeah.
He
Run
was,
of
the,
the
he was
mill.
the mayor of Cincinnati, I think, at one point. He was a
Like
politician.
recently
No.
or before he got into
Yeah.
maternity tests
Before he trashed his
Paternity
whole
test.
reputation. Yeah.
or maternity tests. Is there maternity test or a paternity test?
Well, you would think maternity. You would probably know that one. Who's the mother?
It's a new angle for the show.
Oh. It only takes one sip of Mike's Hard Lemonade. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
The one for me.
Yeah, that's the only one for me. Oh my god.
Your host is lost it here on today's
That stuff works fast.
Today's episode, yeah.
one sip. One sip and Joe being funny.
99% alcohol by volume. What's that? Is that good or not?
Yes. So this is self-serving news a little bit, but the Marketing Dive, we're gonna give them credit. I love the Marketing Dive. They help us with lots of articles, so try to give them more credit. We find some stuff by them. They have an article about how big agencies are bringing more, internal creative resources in-house. Are still turning to agencies for help with culture, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You can bring in all the people inside, but do they really have the diversity and the knowledge that most agencies have? So, I thought that was interesting, an acknowledgement with even a lot of the stuff going in-house with a lot of these brands.
Yeah.
So, and I think that is still it. Like, I get asked that a lot. Like, hey, what do you think about in-house agencies? And it's kind of, you can't fight progress. Like, it's fine, but I just don't think you can recreate the energy and ideation and creativity and cultural, because it just seems like the culture within the agency even breeds a different mindset. I always used to joke that, good ideas go to die. Like some brilliant creative person, if they go work within the halls of a Pepsi or a Taco Bell or something,
Yeah.
they're ask a year later the least creative person, because you get in the bureaucracy of all the meetings and all the red tape.
Yep.
Once you work for the brand.
Yep.
And when you're outside of that, you're freed up to push the envelope, and maybe not every idea passes or every cultural relevant thing gets through to the brand or whatever, but you're at least pushing the envelope
Right.
more so than when you're in the 4 or 20 walls of Corporation X.
Yeah, I agree. I've
Typically,
been in that situation
Yeah.
before where, just being told no, that does, that's too much or that's whatever. You can only get that so many times before you're like, well, I guess fuck it.
Yeah. You shut it down.
Yeah.
And so you stop kind of you don't stop thinking about it, but you stop raising your voice. And then the agency can kind of continue. Yeah.
Don't give a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of agencies or people who work in social a lot are like a little bit more better at
Perfect.
getting out of their own like world and their own feed, because the amount of times like people within a business and will be like, well, I don't see any of that on my feed, so it must not be happening. Or like, oh, I don't use TikTok, so I don't think it's a really popular platform. Or like, oh, I haven't seen that kind of trend. So like, obviously it's not a trending thing, but you go click on it, it's got like 1 billion views.
Yeah.
Like you got to get out of your own world. Like your interests don't like translate to everyone. And I feel like agencies are a little bit kind of more in tune to that when they're working with multiple brands, multiple platforms.
It's a generational thing too.
Mhm.
Definitely if you have a boss that's not as cool as, Ryan.
Yeah.
But, that's, 60, let's say in their 60s or something like that. They don't get TikTok. They don't get, probably, I've had one that didn't get texting. I've had a boss tell me, don't text me, just call me. Don't text me.
Oh,
Come
God.
on, guy.
Yeah. Let's save
Come on.
some time.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to you.
That's the real problem
Yeah,
here.
that's the biggest problem.
Right.
B, just learn how to use your jitterbug. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Jitterbug, nobody gets that one. The big phones for senior citizens.
Senior citizen.
Yes.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
Tying it all
I
together.
thought you were going to hang me out to dry on that one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll give you a bell for it.
I deserved it.
I thought there was also an interesting quote that goes right in line with a topic Josh and I talked about a few weeks ago. Barbara Yoles from Ludwig Plus, not Ludwig Plus agency, all women-owned and operated agency, by the way.
Shout out.
She said brands who are consistently nurturing their marketing channels, even when times are good, they've got to they cannot relax. They got to continue to keep the gas on the pedal. But it's actually when they should be pushing the brand lever even more, which is what we talked about, like how you can, when sales are good, times are good, like okay, yeah, we can stop marketing or we can start doing that. No, top of mind is awareness is fleeting, and you double down while times are good to kind of keep your seat at the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it's good to without getting like too like self-destructive here, but like you got to keep a little bit of like, as a brand or a company, you are eventually forgettable and you are eventually like replaceable. Like you're probably not going to be the most unique. You might have your own spin on whatever you're offering, but someone else can do it. And so if you're doing well, like people get curious. Like if you're not forefront, like people will go looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
Totally right. Couldn't say my best. Couldn't say it any better.
Certainly didn't right there, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh, for saying it much better. What's on the TikTok radar, Josh?
Oh man, so many things. Always, as always, the cleaning, the cooking, big fans. But one trend I've been loving that's kind of wrapping up is the intro song for the Reba show that came up for some reason. It's just like the lyrics like a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. But it's all these people using it for like, oh, I just like washed 1 dish. And so I'm like talking about how I'm the single mother of the apartment, like my roommate, like cleaning up after my roommates because they won't like throw things away. It's like how hard of a job it is to like I saw like one guy who was like just around like the house, just like cleaning things the dumbest way possible. He's like vacuuming out the inside of his stove and like all these things. And he's like talking about how he's working so hard. And like I saw someone who's working from home and just like sending one email at 4:30 is the only thing you did all day. It's just like it's like being the provider of the household by doing that.
That hits a little close to home for me, actually. I don't like that one. I like that last one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you did yesterday?
My out of office is on from 8:30 to 4:45, and then I'm on from 4:45 to 5.
It really started wrapping up when this one guy got a wig and then did his makeup he basically did a whole like drag like thing and looked exactly like Reba in the freakiest way.
Oh god.
And like he did a few videos of that, and after that everyone was like, we can't really top this.
Yeah.
Like
Just
this
cut
guy,
it right there.
This guy went above and beyond. We're gonna wrap this up here.
Oh, Reba.
That was a wonderful
Reba.
time.
Got a lot of Reba albums.
Yeah. Even Reba made one.
Records.
Vinyl. Yeah, I got a lot of Reba on vinyl. Oh, it's my passion.
She gets
So,
around like a record.
That's what I heard.
What was that? Office Space?
Office Space.
Oh yeah.
It's the Bone Roller Coaster.
Oh yeah. Gives you the O face.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
that movie.
Yes. We can do an episode that's just like movie quotes. Like
We just try to communicate only in
only in
quotes.
movie quotes.
a lot of dead air probably in that.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Blank moments.
Yeah.
Cool. There's your TikTok update for the week. So, moving to the news, the real news. Article 1, which also comes from the Marketing Dive. It was a little bit of everywhere, but I'll give Marketing Dive credit for it. So here's the, Pepsi and Coke are always fighting like two little bitches.
Cats and dogs.
Two big bitches.
Big,
I don't know.
yeah.
Very large bitches. But anyway, Coke has reformulated Coke Zero, I think, for the second or third time, supposedly. I haven't tasted the new one. I'm a Coke Zero fan, actually. So Pepsi is going out of their way, since they're reformulating anyway. It's a good time for you to break up with your Coca-Cola. So
Sure.
they're urging people to break up with Coke with the hashtag My Coke Breakup.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's-
like I don't know if it's a
A lot of different ways to take that.
is it a center for
I've had a couple
addiction,
Coke
or is
breakups.
this like
It's a darker turn when it turns out that your hashtag's already for people like in recovery and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
Oof.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my Coke breakup.
Yeah, 12 years clean, and then the next post is just
I had a relapse
Pepsi.
right before this episode.
buy some Pepsi.
Snorting Pepsi.
Oh, so yeah.
So Coke Zero already tasted a lot like regular Coke.
I thought so too. I didn't think they needed to mess with it. I thought I was pretty pleased with it.
What are they gonna make
I
it-
don't. I like it way better than Diet Coke, which tastes very aspartame-y.
Lighter
Yeah,
for some
and
reason.
so they've changed the formula, which
What's it going to taste like now?
More sweeter, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like a great plan. They have a kind of a history of blowing it with the reformulations.
New Coke.
Yeah. Ugh.
Hopefully, it goes better than that.
It couldn't go worse, I don't think.
No.
I mean, right?
That's when they were responding to Pepsi. They were like, because Pepsi has always been known as being a little sweeter,
yeah.
And
hipper as well, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Maybe.
the voice of a new generation.
Oh yeah.
So
I still love the both the meme or the memes that came out when they had the like coffee Coke, because everyone was just like they want to put Coke back in Coke so bad.
Coke,
Like,
yeah.
like they're doing anything.
How close can we get?
They're like it's getting as close as they can. But, I mean, Pepsi like brings so much peace. If you remember the Kendall Jenner campaign,
Oh, that worked out great.
worked amazing.
It's a perfect move for her. It's going to be Coke with fentanyl in it now. They're just going to start putting all foreign substances in it. See what goes. See what goes
Start
good.
the TikTok reversal of My Coke breakup, like
New
playing off of
Coca-Cola
that.
ketamine.
This Coke's really good.
I'm in a real Coke hole over here.
Okay. All right. Not going to beat that.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yep. That's,
Hashtag
Yeah.
Coke hole. All right, second on our list, Facebook reveals the most viewed content on their feed. So it's often been a little bit of a mystery, and they've gotten a lot of blowback that only like right wing, like conspiracy stuff gets viewed the most and all this stuff. So they wanted to come back to show what truly the top viewed content is. And the first number one viewed content was
Radcast.
Yeah, it's actually number 2.
Okay.
It was.
Fair enough.
It was. Searches for Radcast. So, but closely after that, you've seen those word puzzles where it's lots of words. Looks like a crossword puzzle, tons of letters, and it's what words do you see? And those the first 2 or 3 that you see are is your life,
Yeah.
who you are.
Mine always is like failure, like sadness,
Depression.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't working right. I feel like it should be good words, right? Jail.
Oh my god. I always see this stuff that's like it's like hundreds of thousands of like shares and likes and stuff. It's just like who still eats casserole? Share if you're not scared to admit that you
Yeah.
still eat
Oh my
casserole.
God.
Casserole.
I have a relative that loves doing those.
Yes.
Yeah.
I looked at it and mine said Magic 8 Ball. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That's huh,
That's the first 3 words I saw.
that's weird. Magic in that order?
Yeah.
Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah. I
Amazing.
don't know. Y'all remember that?
What if it was just 8 Ball and then like
Yeah.
Good
Coke.
callback.
Yeah.
Good callback.
My Coke broke up.
brought it back? Coke hole.
Oh man.
Oh, man. What?
I see.
Go ahead, Josh.
Shout out to Cody Co for this, but there are people on Facebook who are among the top viewed like video content creators, and they make just stupid recipes. I'm sure you've seen them where like they're making a cake with like spaghetti in it, or they're like just making a cake where the middle is just like all like sprinkles or like some weird stuff. And their entire purpose of doing this is not to share recipes that they think are good. It's literally to see like it's that kind of stuff where like it doesn't make sense. And so you're like, why are you doing this? What are you doing next? And it's all just to see like what kind of content causes the most views and like gets the most shares, because people just angrily share it because like this is so stupid.
Yeah.
But they're just like, that's the point. Like, and so they're just making all this money off of views. Kind of insane. Breaks
It
my
is.
brain a little bit.
It's kind of genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It feels like cheating though.
it does.
It's
Feels like
cheating,
cheat.
cheating the algorithm.
Feels slimy, but
There-
they're. But
I
it's,
think we
like,
should put a
kinda
word
funny.
puzzle together and make it just like hilarious words. Like,
Yes,
Suck.
a dick.
You suck.
it's actually just a whole paragraph of like you're stupid. You're
Yeah.
never gonna
We'll
be.
bring
anything in your
we'll
life.
bring Andy Murray, the mentalist, on. He's not a mentalist, but mental therapy specialist expert. We're gonna bring him on to help us formulate this thing so that everyone sees something like the same thing, and so that everyone's
Oof.
posting that it's the same one. He probably knows how to make that
He's
happen.
going to turn us into androids or something. I'm just getting a little nervous actually.
For your subconscious, we'll make everyone read like something funny, like the Radcast rocks.
Yeah. That's your life. The
There's-
Radcast rocks.
We're hypnotizing you
Yeah.
today on the Radcast.
The Radcast rocks.
Subscribe today. Review it positively.
Review positively.
Oh, and finally, in our news, this one excites me. General Mills, in celebration, an 50th anniversary
Seems hard to believe.
of their Monster cereals. They're doing a Monster Mash remix song on Spotify.
Oh,
You know, little Count Chocula,
okay.
a little Boo Berry, Boo
Yeah,
Berry.
that's all his.
Whoa.
That's his contribution.
Franken Berry. And then there's 2 new ones that I hadn't heard of: Frute Brute and Yummy Mummy.
Mm. That last one.
What'd you call me?
Yummy
Yeah.
Mummy.
That sounds very like a British way for MILF, I guess.
Don't
Right.
Yeah.
It's a yummy mummy.
Yummy Mummy.
Don't Google that one.
No.
She's
I
a
was just
yummy
looking for
mummy.
cereal.
Yeah, don't Google cereal names at work.
But they're doing a mashup. So I guess a blend of all of them into one, which might not be.
How could
I'm
that taste
I'm
good?
down for some
I'll
Count
try it.
Chocula.
Yeah.
I'll have some Boo Berry.
Sure.
I don't know if I want them all blended together.
Yeah, like
though.
fruit and chocolate. I mean, strawberry and chocolate, sure, right?
Yeah,
But like blueberry and chocolate,
be good.
it could be.
I've had chocolate covered blueberries. They're tasty.
Brag.
Yeah, I like how
I would.
with like the new like Coke cereal. I'm like, I don't know if I'll try it, but they're like, we put 7 different cereals
We
together.
jammed
I'm
a bunch of cereals together.
Yes, give it to me. I want it.
It's the
Yeah.
monsters.
Coke
It's
Zero's a
scary.
Excuse me, I'll take 2, please.
Yeah.
They're doing like throwback cereal boxes and everything.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Everything's
I'll,
retro.
I'll end up, I don't even eat cereal anymore, but I'll end up like buying a box, like just from talking about it because marketing works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awareness.
Yeah.
It's like peak awareness and intense happening right now.
Oh yeah,
We should get a box of it and then try it on the Radcast.
Yes, we
Perfect.
should. And then General Mills should sponsor us that episode.
Yeah, get in line.
Yeah.
right,
If
Mike
we
talked
sold
about it.
ads, which we could and we don't,
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You just get to listen to us uninterrupted.
Yeah, which is fascinating.
Everyone's going, I wish they had ads.
I could do with an ad right about now.
Yes.
It's good stuff.
Yes. Any final words, gentlemen? Any announcements? Get some cereal, all that. Merry National Lemonade Day.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys.
everyone. Cheers. Mike's Hard Lemonade on National Lemonade Day. We appreciate everyone listening.
The more you
we
drink,
really
the better
do.
it tastes, by the way.
We appreciate everyone listening to me laugh for 30 seconds on today's episode. Joe's never allowed on again to say anything funny.
Damn it.
Till next week. You're off till next week.
Oh, okay. I get the rest of the week off. I was going to celebrate Senior Citizens Day tomorrow, so it's perfect, actually.
It does work out for you.
Yeah.
We'll roll you around in a
Wheelchair.
I
was going to visit some nursing homes, take some. I don't know. I'm going to stop that right there. That was going to get bad.
Yeah.
That was going to get bad.
We appreciate everyone. You know where to find us, theradcast.com. Search for all the content. Look up Count Chocula. You'll find, I'm sure, what's to be a definitive highlight clip from today's episode. And My Coke breakup. You know where it is with the Coke and Pepsi wars.
Hashtag Coke hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To listen
We'll
to
see
full
you next
episodes
time
or to
on
contact
Radcast.
us, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow our host at Ryan Alford on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.